Hello everyone. So this video is going to be a little different. I'm starting a new series called Off the Cuff, where in this series I just talk whatever's on my mind. And in this case I kind of want to have it as I talk about reviews and maybe games that I don't want to make a fully edited review and I just kind of want to speak on it quickly. And so basically the series is whenever I have something that I want to just talk about, I can just talk about it raw. So prepare to hear a lot of ums and ers and all that type of speak, because letting you know, if it wasn't obvious before, I'm just speaking straight from my mind, so you know it's raw and real. So today, as you probably seen in the title, I want to talk about Doctor Strange 2: The Multiverse of Madness. And overall, I actually really like this movie. So I would say in the beginning, this movie kind of came off as a little slow. I feel like it had a little pacing issues, and this was kind of very evident in the beginning to first half of the movie. But after that, it was pretty smooth sailing, and I really enjoyed it. It took a kind of a while to kind of set up and see what was going on, but after that hump, the movie definitely got better. And I'm not gonna lie, I was initially worried about the length of the movie, because the movie was only 2 hours long, right? And this movie, for all the possible dream cameos that we thought we were gonna have. Also, I should mention this, that you've probably seen the title. This is gonna be a no spoilers review of this movie. So if you haven't watched the movie yet, don't worry, I won't spoil anything. But anyway, I was initially worried about the length of the movie because there's the Multiverse of Madness. You think you're gonna see all these crazy cameos, all these people that we've been wanting to see for a while. But what I've come to soon realize was the length was actually perfect, and the movie was originally supposed to be longer. I think it was, if I'm correct, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I think whoever did it, it was great that they cut it down to just 2 hours. And yeah, I didn't have an issue with that. So good job on that. And also the cinematography for this movie was beautiful, because the main focus is Doctor Strange and Wanda. This movie was obviously had a lot more magic, and this whole movie, also the fact too that they're going through different multiverses, it was really beautiful in the eye just to see all the cinematics and all the spells and all the magic and the CGI. That was one of the best parts of the movie by far. And can I just say, Elizabeth Olsen, she killed it in this movie. If you haven't seen WandaVision, she did a great job in WandaVision. And one thing that's very evident is that her, one thing that really kind of is proof that she did really good in WandaVision is that I saw a video on YouTube that had people's reaction when they saw Wanda in Endgame compared to people seeing her in the Multiverse of Madness. And everyone was freaking out because she made that great of an impact in WandaVision. So imagine that, but times 10. Like, this is by far her best movie, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Wanda as the Scarlet Witch. So good job, Elizabeth Olsen. And also, one thing that I liked about this movie was that if you saw the trailer, you probably thought of, oh, who the possible villain that's gonna be. And even though technically there's you can say there's multiple villains in this movie, there's definitely one main one. And I like that they didn't clearly give it away in the trailer, right? It was to see, I'm like, wow, that was the villain. I didn't think that was. So good job, Marvel. I like that they did that. And what I liked was that you can really tell that this was a Raimi type of movie, and he had a lot of fun making this. And also, can I say, some of the scenes in this movie, I was surprised to think that, wow, this is a children's movie, or rather, this is a PG-13 movie, because some of the things were definitely bordering between an R rating. Like, it's crazy. You can tell that Raimi was definitely pushing the line, and I can definitely say that this was probably the most violent, from my memory, that I saw Marvel, and I definitely enjoyed it. So I gave the movie a lot of praise, and honestly, the movie is a really good movie. But I'm not gonna lie, there's kind of things that I was disappointed in, and one of the things I was disappointed in, it was obviously because the name of the movie, it was a Multiverse of Madness, and this was people's biggest criticism towards the movie, because they felt as if, like, okay, I'll put it this way. So everyone thought that we're gonna see, oh my god, we're gonna see all these guys and all these guys. And I understand that I had some like really big people I thought I was going to see, and if you think you're going to see everything, you're definitely going to be disappointed. But if you look at this movie more as, and at the end of the day, it is a Doctor Strange movie, and he is the main character, and it's going to be primarily focused on him. So if you see the movie in that lens, the movie is that much more enjoyable. So a Doctor Strange movie with a few interesting, funny, cool cameos, you're definitely gonna have a much better time than thinking it's gonna be all these crazy cameos and all these characters and all these characters. Because if it was, I can see how the movie kind of get overwhelmed. Again, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of initially disappointed, but if you kind of take that, I think as fans we kind of raise our expectations, because when we see movies like Endgame and No Way Home, we raise our bar so high that any movie like after that has to be at the same level or more. And I think we kind of have to give these other movies a chance to kind of have their own, grow their own legs and have their own identity, and not just be a way to see our favorite characters, more of a way to explore these characters that we already know, and possibly seeing our old favorites. So, and again, I think Marvel also purposely kind of advertised the movie as we're gonna see everyone, right? So they are to blame a bit for this. But like I said, if you kind of go into the movie as this is a Doctor Strange movie, but I'm going to see the occasional cameo here and there, you're going to have a much better time. And the way I look at this movie too is, as you can say how the first Avengers set up for Endgame, this movie also set up for our dream cameos we're going to see. So this movie was definitely necessary. And I think once we do see all our dream cameos, it's gonna be that much more worth it. But anyways, that's it for the review. Overall, if I had to give this movie a rating, I'll give it like a 7.5 to an 8. Overall, great movie. Cool characters they introduced. It was fun to see some cameos. Definitely could have been paced better, but I didn't like the fact that they kind of hyped up these characters. But overall, great movie. I would definitely watch it again. And if you're a Marvel fan, you should definitely watch it. So let me know what you think of the series. And what I find, this is kind of very enjoyable, just to kind of freeform talk and just say what's on my mind. You know, I did have a little jot notes of what I was going to say, but it definitely is fun to just talk freely compared to script your whole videos, even though I really like that too. But yeah, let me know what you think, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks, bye.